Introduction to Argumentation, Part 2. Genetic engineering, medical perfection, or playing God. Now let's remember that if we have an essay question, the answer lies in the thesis statement. The thesis statement is the answer to the essay question. Now let's look at this thesis statement a bit more closely. Despite the critical view holding that genetic engineering is utterly unacceptable, this revolutionary technology promises to transform the medical field like never before. From gene therapy to manufacturing of pharma drugs and creation of model animals that mimic human conditions, our lives are forever changed, shaped, and elevated to new heights of living and being. This is a good thesis statement because it has all the elements we're looking for. The first element we're looking for is a sign, an indication that contrary views to our own view that we're taking are existent and they're upcoming in the essay. And that's achieved with the yellow part, despite the critical view holding that genetic engineering is utterly unacceptable. And the segments in green, this revolutionary technology promises to transform the medical field like never before. So this is obviously feeling very positive about genetic engineering, and it's the pro, it's our view, the position we're taking. In fact, when we look at the language closely, technology promises to transform, our lives are forever changed, shaped and elevated to new heights of living and being. We can see here, we can see how it's positive and hopeful about genetic engineering. Yes, so the green parts, the green segments, is the pro view, and they represent our own position. And so, what about the blue parts? Well, these are the 3 points of discussion, in other words, the 3 subtopics. Or, we can also say, they are the 3 reasons why I believe what I believe. And my position is, genetic engineering, medical perfection, or playing God? Definitely a yes for medical perfection. Okay, so we've got the 3 points of discussion: gene therapy, manufacturing of pharma drugs, and creation of model animals that mimic human conditions. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Now, for the purposes of this exercise, we're going to look at paragraph 2. Okay, so starting with the topic sentence. Secondly, the manufacturing of pharma drugs, more commonly referred to as prescription drugs, is another reason why we should adopt genetic engineering in the field of medicine. A very nice, compact topic sentence here. It includes the points of discussion, the keywords and expressions, copy, paste, the power of repetition. And next we introduce the pro. Borrowing ideas from experts, we support our position. Con comes next. Notice the language here, however, some people may argue that. Always good to keep the linkers going all the way through the paragraph. Now remember, the job of the con is to critique the pro, is to find a weakness in the pro, if not completely disagree with the pro. So let's see what the con's doing here. In this case, the con does not disagree with the pro, but what it does do is that the con criticizes the pro. Let's have a look at how the con criticizes the pro. The use of this technology tends to be more expensive as compared to conventional forms of treatment such as chemo and radiation therapy, and therefore only available to a few elites. Next comes the reaction or the refutation. Remember, the job of the reaction on the refutation is to criticize the con, and thereby helping the pro to come out and shine again. So how do you come up with reactions or refutations? Actually, just by following common sense, your very own judgment and common sense will help as well. Let's have a look at how this one works. Admittedly, this is cause for concern, but So this part is actually referring to the con, because the con says, well, taking the pro view will cost us. It's just far too costly. So the reaction comes in and says, all right, well, the worries regarding the cost of this technology are, however, downplayed with the advancement of the technology as it becomes cheaper to produce due to economies of scale. And take a look at this. This is because and also. Here, the actual reaction and refutation gets stronger and clearer with these two reasons why we believe what we believe, why we react the way that we react, and therefore bringing a lot more credibility to our argument. And finally, we're ready to conclude and wrap up the paragraph. It's an important part of the paragraph, definitely, because it's the final message to the reader. And remember, the whole point of writing argumentation paragraphs is to convince, it's to persuade the reader. So please try to take the time to write very good, effective concluding sentences. And altogether, here we have a good quality argumentation paragraph. Starting with the initial position, reason and examples. Moving on to the pro, borrowing ideas from experts and supporting our claims. Counteracting the pro with a con, again getting supports from experts and expert opinions. Refutation coming in to counteract the con this time, criticizing the con this time, and thereby allowing the pro to come out and shine again. And finally, the concluding sentence, one of the most important sentences of an argumentative paragraph, because it's the final words, the very final message we want to give to the reader. So as you can see, step by step, we can all write good quality argumentation paragraphs. So take a moment now for yourselves and step back. Look at your thesis statement. Look at your points of discussion. Start thinking about designing your own body paragraphs. Argumentative, convincing body paragraphs. Following these steps, you should be able to write really good, convincing paragraphs. Good luck with it and enjoy. Thank you for watching this video.